to have you here. We were having this conversation, and I've been thinking about this for a little bit, and it really boils down, as a Catholic, as a former Augustinian seminarian, I get this Pope, and I know what he's doing. Like all the popes before him, this is policy versus teaching. Yep. And you can go back to Iran-Contra and what the policy of the U.S. government was in Central America at that time, and the teaching of the church at that time around liberation theology, which focused on how we care for each other and how we, bring about human dignity. And of course, you don't go around shooting people up. Right. And so this Pope is trying to frame the conversation for Catholics. And this is the thing where I think Donald Trump kind of loses his stuff. He's largely talking to Catholics. He's not trying to dictate to any other faith or anyone who doesn't have faith what they should think or believe about anything. He's just reminding us, big picture, that there is a call to service to others here that doesn't include the kind of violence against dignity that we see. How do you see Marco Rubio's trip in light of that policy versus teaching narrative? And as I love the way Alicia put it coming in, his effort to clean up on aisle 9.
The janitor thing. Yeah, that, of course, was why he was there. So he was there to pick up the pieces from the broken relationship between the Vatican and the United States right now. And it's broken, frankly, because of the outrageous statements that have come from Trump over the last month about. Mm-hmm. It's just been astonishing to the Catholic community in the United States. And I should say, by the way, what we're hearing from Pope Leo is not anything new. I mean, Paul VI called out Johnson of the Vietnam War. John Paul II called out, George W. Bush before the Iraq invasion. So this isn't anything new, this teaching that we're hearing from the Pope. This is traditional Catholic teaching that goes back about as far as you can go back.
Mm-hmm. I would argue with a lot of people, but I would not argue with the Pope. And I think for some
especially on matters of theology and faith.
It just feels like he has a main line to the guy.
Just a little bit.
Interesting choice. The Vatican did a readout of his meeting with Marco Rubio, and I'll read this to you and get your reaction. There was then an exchange of views on the regional and international situation with particular attention to countries affected by war, political tensions, and difficult humanitarian situations, as well as the need to work tirelessly to promote peace. When these people spend a lot of time on these readouts when they happen.
Exactly.
And as someone who's always trying to read between the lines of what politicians or lawmakers